Hi everyone, I have received a request in one of the videos comments to make a video on how to change the carbon brushes for the Makita rotary hammer drill HR2610, HR2630, so on. So it's the same as the 4 HR2300. This one is different in the way that it have only two modes. So the HR2610 or 2630 have three modes. So okay, about the changing carbon brushes. Yes, if the tool is stopped or started work intermediately, so it can be the fault of the carbon brushes. Of course, better to leave that for the trainer technicians, because we need a job, of course, always, and we need to get more money from you. Okay, so now about the carbon brushes. Okay, for this one we need a CB325 carbon brushes. Okay, it's but it's not a matter, you will buy them. Now we need to open the handle here. It's 3 screws here, so we need to unscrew it. It's a PH2 screws. So okay, just unscrewing the screws. Opening the handle, not losing the screws. We can see the dust here. Okay, and we can see the carbon brushes. So it's a very simple how to get to them. Okay, for this carbon brush we can see that we will leave the spring and we will take it out. Of course, first of all you can disconnect the brush from the carbon brush holder unit. Okay, we'll take these pliers. Okay, you can see that it's disconnected. So now it's a spring here. I'll try to zoom it. Okay, so it's a spring now. Okay, we'll try to do that by looking at the camera. Okay, just lifting the spring and getting it here. As you can see now, the carbon brush can easily be taken out. Now this carbon brush is almost good. Okay, so the one carbon brush is out. Okay, now about the second one. Second carbon brush is here and it's really tricky to remove it. So you have two options. One, you can remove the button, the switch button, and then take the carbon brush out, or you can unscrew the two screws here. It's a screw here and the screw here to take all the carbon brush holder unit. Okay, I will do the simple way for me, or I will take the switch out, or I will try to take it out. Okay, as we can see, it's a two wires here. So the white one goes here and the black one goes here. Okay, I will try to take the switch out without disconnecting the wires. So as you can see, it's really easily, I just take it out. Okay, what we need to do now, we need to spin the carbon brush holder unit to get the carbon brush here. Now when you have the carbon brush here, you can easily access it. Of course, we need to disconnect it first. So now I'm disconnecting the carbon brush. Okay, the carbon brush is disconnected. The next step, what you can do is to take the wire here to the hole. Okay, how to put it like that, let's see in the camera. I will try to use the wood here to adjust it. Okay, okay, now as you can see, I'm moving the carbon brush holder unit, and here's the carbon brush. Okay, I have the wire here, so I can take it like that. Okay, I have the spring here, so I need to lift the spring and put it in a direction. here. Okay. Okay, it's hard to do that in a different way. I used to do that because normally I'm not holding the tool like this. Okay, so I'll try to do that. Okay, so be aware of the side where you put the spring, because it will just getting loose. Okay, we'll try to fix it to get it to the other side. Okay, just checking if you can see it. So now we have the carbon brush holder unit here, and we have the spring here, so I'm pushing it out there. Okay, you can see the spring, and of course it's a carbon brush left for us. Okay, so yeah, we have taken the carbon brush, so the half of the job is done. Okay, so now we can put the carbon brushes, the new carbon brushes, in this place. Of course we need to unpack them. Okay, I'm using the same carbon brushes. Okay, so now about the carbon brush is have the wire here. So we need that wire to go in the groove here on the carbon brush holder unit, because if you will put it in a different direction, the carbon brush will stuck and it will not work, or will burn the armature. Okay, so now inserting the carbon brush. Okay, just pressing it in. Now we can get a spring on a carbon brush back. Okay, it was really fast. Okay, you can see that it's here. So getting the wire back. Okay, getting the view to the normal. Now we can get the wire of the carbon brush here in the place we need. Okay, I will install the switch button. Okay, so here we have the connection for the carbon brush. So we can just take with the pliers. Okay, not got it really right in a place. The connection of the carbon brush. Just make sure it's in a gap of the carbon brush holder. Okay, so now what is left is to connect it. Okay, so one carbon brush is connected. You can see it here. The carbon brush connection, the carbon brush itself with the spring. So okay, now the second brush, just getting the carbon brush holder unit here. We can see the gap here for the carbon brush. Okay, zooming it a little bit. So now checking the wire, getting the carbon brush in, pressing it in. The wire goes here on the gap, so lifting the spring. As you can see, the spring is on the carbon brush. Okay, now just connecting the carbon brush. Okay, you can do that with finger for this one. Of course, press it with a screwdriver or with a pliers down to make a good connection. Okay, now we have the two wires here, the white and the black one. So the white one was here, and the black one was here. So okay, you can see how it looks. Okay, what can we do now? We can close the cover, of course, check the cord guard, it's in place or not. The place for the cord guard is a groove here, so it must be in a groove to not take it out. Okay, just closing the back cover. Screwing in the screws, and we are done. We have changed the carbon brushes for the hammer drill. So what I'm telling for the customers that it's good to have the spare part of the carbon brushes for your power tools on somewhere in a car or something, because the carbon brush is a part you can easily change on the construction sites, and you will save the money and the time. And of course, it's really good because if you have, for example, one hammer drill and it's stopped because of carbon brushes, so you are going to the repair center and getting it to repair and so on, so on, so on, and you are wasting your time. And as we all know, that time is money, so you can do that job easily in the construction site. Okay, so for now, thank you for watching. I will upload this video shortly, and yeah, if you have some more questions like this one, like how to change carbon brushes, how to remove the drills chuck, the stock chuck or something, just write it in comments, and of course I will try to make that video. So for now, thank you for watching and bye.